Will you be working on Thanksgiving? And have you ever worked on Thanksgiving? So y'all come on in. We just having a chit chat. It's just 3 things I want to cover in this video that y'all probably never thought about. We have Thanksgiving that's coming up now. It's around the corner, and a lot of companies get their employees time off during this time. But we have to be mindful that a lot of people do work during this time. A lot of people that's in healthcare, they're working on Thanksgiving. And we have to be mindful and be kind to these people that's working on Thanksgiving. I know that's a hard thing. I would not want to be at work on Thanksgiving. The first thing I want to talk about is people who are working during Thanksgiving. Number 2 is burnout during Thanksgiving. A lot of people get burnt out during Thanksgiving. We're going to talk about why they get burnt out, and then we're going to talk about some tips just to prevent the burnout. And this is hot and spicy when y'all working with your coworkers during Thanksgiving. And y'all already know some people like their coworkers, but some people can't get along, y'all. So we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about those people who just have to be at work, those essential workers, people that work in the healthcare field, nurses, doctors. You all know the airport is open. There's different pharmacies that's open, retail that's open. I had a situation that happened. My daughter, she was probably about 1 year old, and she had a fever. I called the doctor's office, and thank God they was open, because who wants to be sitting in emergency room all night? So it was during the holidays, during Christmas time, not Thanksgiving, but the doctor called me something into the pharmacy, and I was able to pick it up. And those people, they were very kind to me, and I was very grateful that they were open. It was the Walgreens. I don't know if y'all have Walgreens where you all are, but it's a Walgreens in my area that's open 24 hours. They're open during Thanksgiving, Christmas, the New Year's. Those employees, they are always there. And you know what? My heart be going out to them, because I know I don't want to be at work during the holidays, especially during Christmas and Thanksgiving. I don't want to see nobody's face. But they come in to work and they're greeting people with a smile. So sometimes we just have to be mindful that everybody is not at home during the holidays. Everybody's not going to be able to be with their family during the holidays. And we need to be kind to these people who's providing customer service for us and who are there just to provide a service. There's a lot of doctors and surgeons that's performing their job on the holidays. And y'all know these people want to be with their family. So just imagine how isolated these people feel. It can really make you feel disconnected, and some people are going through things. Thanksgiving can be a trigger for them. They may have lost someone, and they may be reminiscing about the past when their loved ones were here. And we just have to be kind and mindful for people who's working during the holidays. Y'all already know the airport is open, and y'all know how busy the airport is. I would not want to work at the airport during the holidays. It's people that provide bus services, limousine services. They are all working, y'all. And y'all probably like, these people already knew they was going to have to work during the holidays, or they were going to have to work for Thanksgiving. When they signed up for this job, they already knew what was required of them. And that's true. You know, some people at these hospitals, they get joy in what they do. They love to be able to provide a service for people, especially when it comes to treating and seeing people recover from illnesses. So they enjoy doing what they do, but sometimes you just want to be at home during Thanksgiving for real. So I'm just saying, we just need to be mindful and kind to the people that's at work during Thanksgiving. So let's talk about the burnout. There can be a lot of burnout during Thanksgiving, especially when you work in that 9-to-5 job. You have to go grocery shopping. You already know you got to prepare meals. You may be hosting a party, and you all know how much work that is, getting the house prepared and still having to work that 9-to-5 job. That's a lot of stress. The grocery stores, they run out of certain brands and it can be a very stressful time. You see a lot of people that's out. It's a lot of traffic. You're trying to get through the traffic. That can be stressful. So I can tell you this. It's best to always prepare early so you won't be stressed out. Go ahead and get those items that you know that's gonna run out. Go ahead and get them at least 2 weeks in advance. I would even say a month in advance. It's just things that's always out of stocks, especially the cranberry sauce. So make sure you prepare early. You just have to be kind to these people. Okay, now we can go back to the burnout. You can get so burnt out. Burnout is a real thing during Thanksgiving because I really get anxiety during that time, just thinking about all the things that I have to do. The cooking. Cooking is a job within itself. I'm making it a little bit easier on myself this year, y'all, but not a whole lot because I still got to do dressing. Dressing can be a lot because I make my own chicken stock. I be putting work in on my dressing, y'all. But I said I was only going to do a small pan of dressing this year. A little bit of mac and cheese, some green beans and potato salad. And to make it a little bit easier on myself, y'all, I'm going to get a store-bought dessert because usually I make sweet potato pies, but I do not want to do that this year. I really want to take that time to rest and spend time with my family. People have so many expectations on you during Thanksgiving. Your parents may want you to come to their house. Your aunt wants you to come to their house. You have friends that want you to spend time at their house and you just can't make it to everybody's house. And sometimes you feel some kind of way inside because you cannot make it to everyone's house, but you got to do what's best for you. We want to go to everybody's house, but it's just not feasible, y'all. We only have a little bit of time. So make sure you set boundaries with family members because sometimes family members can get very offended and they really think that you have all the time in the world. They really don't have any understanding, but you have to set boundaries for yourself and stick with those boundaries. And tell me some of the things that you all do to help prevent burnout. How do you all set boundaries? Let me know. I made it a point this year for Thanksgiving that I'm going to one house, and that's my parents. And then I'm coming home and I'm resting because I don't get a whole lot of time to rest. When you working a 9-to-5 job like me and you drive over 130 miles a day just to get to work, you really want to rest. So hopefully you have family and friends that's understanding of how you want to spend your time during Thanksgiving. Now let's talk about this, y'all. If you work in a 9-to-5 job, sometimes we have to have those Thanksgiving parties with our coworkers. And sometimes if you are a person that's considered essential, you have to spend your time working with coworkers you really don't like for real during the holidays. That can be very stressful, can it? Thank God I haven't had to work during Thanksgiving. But I've had to participate in the Thanksgiving parties and the activities during the office during Thanksgiving. Sometimes they put you in teams. You have to go out and get some of the supplies for Thanksgiving, the plates. They want you to participate in the Thanksgiving dinners, which me, I don't like to eat other people cooking. I don't know what you're doing at your house. I don't know if you let the cat walk on the counter while you're cooking. I don't know if you let the dog taste the food. So I have real anxiety about coworkers cooking and preparing my foods. I prefer that they just go ahead and cater the food. Your job gonna see you as not being a team player if you do not participate in that Thanksgiving dinner. And you got to be a team player because you already know they're going to isolate you and think you're trying to act funny. We got to worry about participating in that Thanksgiving dinner. And we have to worry about getting Thanksgiving supplies for the job. And sometimes your coworkers, they're not working as team players because they may leave you to do all the work. Some coworkers, they just not team players. They let you make all the decisions. It can be really stressful because the job don't give you time off to get these supplies for work. They don't give you time off to go get the food and everything for work. They want you to do this on your time and come in with a good attitude. But being around coworkers that you don't like on the job can be stressful. My advice, if you're working around coworkers that you really don't like, y'all don't get along, y'all probably had some conflict or something in the past, is just try to put up some strong boundaries. Try not to sit with them. Try not to get in any type of deep conversation with them, and just try to avoid them. Sit around the coworkers that you get along with. And let's be mindful about our coworkers. We have coworkers that's lost family members. They may be going through a divorce. They may be having a hard time in their life. And they want to be around genuine connections. Sometimes our coworkers are not, it's not always a genuine connection with them. And it feels forced being around people that you really don't want to be with. So just be mindful about coworkers. Some coworkers are going through a hard time and they're just really trying to make it. So here's some things that you can do to kind of uplift your spirits when you're at work during Thanksgiving or during the holidays. Stay grateful. That's what Thanksgiving is about to me, just being grateful and thankful. Sometimes that can just change your whole mood and perspective about things. Just being grateful, just, being thankful for being here, because waking up is a blessing. So we just need to be grateful sometimes. And you can bring little things to the office. You can decorate your desk. For me, I can decorate my little noisy cubicle that I have. Make your surroundings very festive. You can bring your favorite mug to work. Bring you some hot cocoa, or your favorite tea or coffee. That can really uplift your mood. And you can even go even further. Bring your favorite blanket to work and wrap up in it if you can. If you're in the atmosphere, like for me, I'm in a cubicle. And my coworkers and my supervisors, they wouldn't mind if I brought my own blanket and wrapped up in it, because I don't see clients where I work at. I'm a social worker. I call everybody on the phone, so I can wrap up in my favorite blanket. Y'all know what really makes me feel good? Listening to Christmas music. Christmas music is something about Christmas music that just uplifts your mood. Like Silent Night by the Temptations. Oh, I love that song. And my favorite is Oh Holy Night. I know this about Thanksgiving, but you can listen to Christmas songs anytime, and I'm telling you, it's going to uplift your mood. For me, it do. But we just got to find ways to survive, y'all, just to uplift our spirits and just be mindful that it's people out there that's working during the holidays, working during Thanksgiving. And we need to be nice to them. We need to be kind. You never know what they're going through, y'all. And when we're working that 9-to-5 job, it's a blessing just to even have a job, just to be able to have an income. We have people at work that we've been working with forever, and they're like a family now. And then we have those that we just wish we rather not see. But just try to make the best out of it. You all tell me some of the things that you all do that uplifts your mood. And if you have any stories, put them in the comments, y'all. Anything that you do to uplift your mood during the holidays. And let me know if you ever had to work during Thanksgiving or Christmas or during the holidays. Tell me some of your stories. How did you get through it? How did you survive? But that's all I got, you guys. I hope you all be blessed and always shine bright.